All right, let's get started with our unit test for polynomial factorization. We have to factorize this completely. Okay, so I can write 16x squared as 4x whole square because 4 squared is 16. And can I also write 49x y squared as 7y whole squared, so 49y squared. So a plus b, we know that a squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b. So 4x is a, so 4x plus 7y, 4x plus 7y, and we have 4x minus 7y. Right. Factor the polynomial by its greatest common monomial factor. Okay, so let's see, what is it? We can take y squared common, so I'm taking y squared, and I can take not 10, not 7, but 5, so 5y squared. What do I left with? 5 4 y to the power 4, so 5 was a 20, negative 3y squared, positive 8. So this is our answer, 5y squared, 5y squared, 5y squared. Then we have 4y to the power 4, 4y to the power 4, negative 3y squared, negative 3y squared, plus 8. Okay. For the third question, a new shopping mall is gaining in popularity every day since it opened. The number of shoppers is 20% more than the number of shoppers the day before. So 20% more, that means 120%. That means 1.2. Okay, so 120%. 120% means 120 divided by 100, that is 1.2. So first day, if we say, let's say it's x, the next day is 1.2x, the next day is 1.2 squared of x, so on and so forth. uh the day before, the total number of shoppers over the first 4 days is 671. How many shoppers were at the mall on the first day? Okay, so this is the first day, second, third, and fourth is 1.2 cubed x, which is equals to 671. First day it was x, so that means x equals to 671 over 1.2 cubed. So 671 over 1.2 cubed. Okay. Round the final answer to the nearest integer. So 388. 388 shoppers. What's the issue? Oh, the total number of shoppers over the first 4 days is 671, which means not the number of shoppers on the fourth day. We have to use this formula, the sum. The sum of the first 4 days is using this formula. So, where's my addition? There we go. So that means for 4 days, we have the first thing is x, 1 minus r, which is the common ratio, 1.2 to the power n, which is, I think it's 4 upon 1 minus 1.2. And this thing is equals to 671. Okay? So this thing is equals to, as you can see, where's my annotation? There we go. This thing, 1.2 to the power 4 divided. Now we just have to find the x from here. So that is 125. Okay, 125 choppers. You have to factor this completely. Let's do it. This, when we factor this thing, x squared plus x negative 6 square plus x negative 6, x squared plus x negative 6, we have x minus 3, so that means x plus 3, and we have 2, so x minus 2, and we factored this thing by taking 2x common, so we're left with x, and that is plus 2, so that 2x squared plus 2 to the 4x. Okay, so x plus 3, x minus 2. X plus 3, x minus 2, 2x into x plus 2. Fernando factored this thing as this. Salma factored. Which of them factored 4y to the power 6 correctly? Let's see. When we multiply this thing, we get the same result, but 9 times 4, no, 9 times 5 is 45. But when we factor this thing, this thing adds up to become 6. 9 further is also 45. So both of them factored correctly, because both of them equals both both of them gets 45 y. 9 4 9 5 are 45, 15 3 are 45, and we add power y. 3 plus 3 is 6, and 1 plus 5 is also 6, so there you go. Okay, next question. Mabel was asked which of whether the following equation is an identity. She performed the following steps. For this reason, Mabel said that the equation is a identity. Is Mabel correct? If not, in which step did she make the mistake? Okay. So she performed the following steps. So what she is doing is step 1. Yes, this thing squared means we multiply this thing twice. And then x squared, negative 2x, and negative 2x, positive 4. Yep, negative 4x. And then you multiply everything with 4x, so 4x cubed plus negative 16x squared, positive 16x, and then with negative 3, negative 3x squared. Hey, negative 3 and negative 4 is positive 12. So step 4. Okay. The rectangle below has an area. The width of the rectangle is equal to greatest common monomial factor. What is the length and width of the rectangle? So width would be the greatest monomial factor, which is 30k cubed plus 6k squared. So that means 6k squared is the factor. So if we take out 6k squared, we have 5k, because 5 6 is 30, k cubed and plus 1. So width is 6k squared. What about the length? Well, we know the area. 30k cubed plus 6k squared. We divide this with the width, because we know that area equals to width into length. We know we want to find length, so length equals area divided by width. We just find width, so we divide area with width. So when we divide this thing, 30k cubed is being divided by k squared, and 6k squared is being divided by 6k squared. So this thing becomes 1, and this thing is the same as 5k, so 5k plus 1. Okay, find the missing factor a that makes the equality true. So a equals 8x cubed divided by negative 2x. This is x squared. This is 4, negative 4x squared.